Hey guys, Spartan Jess here, and today's the day that I bring you the second installment of the Halo Airsoft Products and Tutorials series. It's been a while ago since I've posted the very first video about this topic, and you guys seem to really appreciate that video. So it's about time that I started work on the second version of it. It only took me about a year to get it started. Oh well, better late than never I suppose. Just like the first video, I'll be going over the tutorials first, and afterwards we'll be getting into the products. Everything that I'll be mentioning will have links in the description below. But before we get into the video, I just wanted to thank you guys for getting the channel to 2,000 subscribers. Without you, I'm not sure if I'd have the motivation to do these kind of videos, so thank you for the support that you've been giving me. Without further ado, let's head straight into the video. I would like to start off by mentioning a couple of 405th posts describing the step-by-step process of their airsoft builds. But just as a disclaimer, the 405th isn't very fond of Halo Airsoft topics, specifically when it comes to costumes being used as protection against airsoft BBs and whatnot. They do seem to be open to topics about Halo Airsoft weapon builds, so that's what our focus is going to be about today. And at the end of the day, it makes sense why the topic is a little touchy for the 405th. Because of safety and legal reasons, so I completely understand. And don't let this discourage you from wanting to join the 405th. I do have a good amount of friends in the group, and they're all really nice and friendly people. I still recommend joining them if you have the desire to do so. Let's start off with DeadzManWalkings and his MA5C build. Now the way that he made his Airsoft MA5C was by first obtaining an assault rifle kit from a fellow member named Justin117 and combining the kit with the P90 internals. So if you guys would like a more Halo 3 friendly assault rifle, maybe consider checking this post out. Deadman also posted some YouTube videos about his progress during the time he was building this conversion. Up next on the 405th we have Redtails and his Airsoft battle rifle build. By taking an Airsoft civilian model AUG, Redtails built around the body by chem welding plastic plates and dremeling tiny details to give the AUG a BR55 aesthetic look to it. Redtails used ABS plastic cement to hold the plastic plates together, and also he cut the plastic plates accordingly to get the desired shapes that he wanted to create this battle rifle. So if you guys are interested to know more about this process, go ahead and check out the post. Now moving away from the 405th posts, we have the Halo 3 Airsoft Sniper Rifle Breakdown by Sector Studios, the same person who made the Halo 5 Airsoft Norfang from the last Products and Tutorials video. The body of the sniper is mainly made out of wood and PVC pipes used to give that circular barrel look on top of the build. And to finish it off, Sector Studios placed a Javelin M24 inside of the custom-made Halo 3 sniper rifle body. Sector Studios has a very good and in-depth video about how you can make your very own, and I highly recommend checking it out. To do so, make sure to go to his YouTube channel and check out the video breakdown. While you're at it, go ahead and subscribe. Let him know the Spartan just sent you. And now we run into the madman himself, Redshirt 98. With his newest project of converting the NICA needler into an HPA airsoft gun. One of the features of this build will have the HPA tank hidden in the bottom grip of the NICA needler, having the aesthetic look of the gun uncompromised. The needles on top of the NICA needler usually don't retract all the way into the gun, but Redshirt plans to make them fully retractable, or close to it, also indicating how many BBs are left in the gun. At the moment, Redshirt only has 2 videos about his progress of this build. The project isn't fully finished yet, but he plans to have more videos about this project coming soon on his channel. Redshirt still has some awesome features that are going to be added to this NICA needler conversion, and I wish I could share them with you guys. So make sure to go ahead and check out his channel for the videos. Up next we have 3 video tutorials that are on my channel, but I'll go over them quickly. This is mainly for the people that haven't seen these tutorials yet. First up, we have the ammo counter tutorial for the Boomco Airsoft AR conversion, in collaboration with Redshirt. Next, we have the Airsoft plasma rifle build, mainly done by cutting up a disguised plasma rifle prop and shoving an airsoft pistol into the body. I personally think that an MP7 could work better, or an electric airsoft pistol to be used for this plasma rifle, because you wouldn't be limited to semi-fire only, but I was mainly working with what I had at the time, so there's my 2 cents about that. And finally, we have the Airsoft Needler tutorial. Now this tutorial was a big collaboration with Ryan, the guy who's pretty well known at Battlehack Airsoft for creating some custom sci-fi airsoft guns. This project was mainly done by combining a Boomco Needler with an Airsoft ARP9. So if any of those tutorials suits your fancy, go ahead and watch them. In the future, there's going to be some other airsoft conversions that I'd suggest to keep an eye out for. Some of those are going to be pertaining to the MA40, the Mangler, the Spiker, the Armament Blaster, the Bulldog, and the Halo 5 plasma pistol. Most of these are based off of Halo Infinite's new weapon sandbox. All we need to do now is wait for Halo Infinite to come out and see how some of those weapons can work, like the armament blaster. And I feel eventually we'll be seeing some of these conversions done by the community. And speaking about the community, if you guys would like to see more Halo Airsoft related topics like loadouts, conversions, and ideas, make sure to check out the Halo Airsoft community group on Facebook. There's some great things that show up in the group, and I definitely recommend joining if you're interested. Now with the small amount of tutorials out of the way for this video, let's dive into the product section. First up, we have some armor and helmets to go over. And starting off, we have Master Lemon's full ODSD armor set for airsoft and cosplay purposes. You can choose from a variety of colors. The kit contains the helmet, chest plate, shoulder pieces, gauntlets, thigh protection, and a tactical molly vest. Now getting the entire kit at once can become expensive, which is why there are different variations to choose from, consisting of different sets for the armor. For example, you could choose variation 1, that only contains chest plate, shoulder piece, and thigh protection, which would cost around $245, rather than the entire set, which costs around $475. There's a total of 26 variations for this set, so if you guys are interested, make sure to check the item details for clarification about what's all in these different variations. Master Lemons also has the ODSD helmets separate to purchase, as well as the Recon helmets as an extra option to choose from. Next up, we have Duffer Designs and their new ODSD helmet with an additional built-in GoPro mount on top of the helmet. Now the GoPro mount's design was based off of the operator's helmet from Halo Reach and implementing that design onto Duffer's ODSD helmets. The mount was mainly made to house a GoPro Hero 7, but Duffer Designs is willing to make the mount house other GoPro Hero models with the same shape for custom orders. The price of the unpainted helmet will cost around $325, and the painted ones will cost around $580. So if you guys are interested in one of these helmets, make sure to message Duffer Designs on their Facebook page. Moving through the line, we have Printing Revolution and their newly announced MOLLE-compatible ODST and shoulder armor set for airsoft and cosplay. Now this armor set isn't available to purchase at the time of recording this video, but Printing Revolution plans to release a set around the middle of November with a price tag of $340. Printing Revolution is also thinking about doing a 10% discount if the armor set is purchased with their ODST helmet. So make sure to watch their Instagram and Etsy page for any news regarding this set. And for our last mention for the Halo Airsoft Armor and Helmets category, goes to 39 Bullets and their variety of good quality sci-fi airsoft helmets, with a couple of Halo Airsoft helmets thrown in there. So if any of you guys are interested in some of these helmets, make sure to check out 39 Bullets on Etsy. Now the next couple of products I'm going to be mentioning are 3D files used as kits for making existing airsoft guns into Halo airsoft guns. And I realize that not everyone in the world owns a 3D printer, so I'd suggest maybe going out and seeing if somebody could get you guys to print some of these kits out for you. Now some of these files are going to be pretty cheap to obtain just because of the fact that you're obtaining the files. The main thing that you're going to be paying for is the people printing out these kits for you. If any of you guys are interested in some of these upcoming 3D files, I recommend contacting Alpha to Zeta Industries after acquiring any of these upcoming files. Alpha to Zeta Industries are good friends of mine, and they're more than happy to help print out some of these kits. Make sure to contact them through their Facebook page or their Instagram. Starting off with the 3D files, we have Adam Pratt and his files for an Airsoft DMR and a Halo Reach shotgun. Now the DMR file is mainly built around the body of an Airsoft Tavor and is compatible with either an X-Cortec ammo counter or a Tycon ammo counter. The Halo Reach shotgun file was mainly made for the Airsoft Jag scattergun, with a couple of optional additions to spice up the aesthetic look. For anyone interested to have your own Airsoft DMR or Halo Reach shotgun, the price for the files are, well, absolutely free. Make sure to check the description for the link that'll lead you to the Google Drive download. Moving on through the 3D files, we have Alchemy and his Halo Reach Magnum M6, made for the CM127, the XP17, or any other airsoft pistol with a slide length of 19.3 centimeters and the width of 3.1 centimeters. If you guys are interested, make sure to look for the link in the description of the video. Now the last 3D file that I'll be mentioning is Spartan Prop Creations and their Halo 5 SMG. And they also have a separate tab for the optional accessories used for the SMG. Now, Spartan Prop Creations moved on from printing the kits himself, but as an alternative, he decided to sell the files instead. The file isn't the only thing that needed to make this SMG into a fully working airsoft gun. You're going to need the main components like the version 3 AK gearbox, the P90 hop-up unit, a 7-inch barrel, and other items that will be listed once you purchase the file. Now, with the 3D files out of the way, I'd like to mention two things before we head into the purchasable airsoft gun category of this video. First off, I'd like to mention that if you guys would like a professional painter to give your airsoft gun a brand new paint job, then I'd recommend contacting Gear Tech Custom Paint Jobs, who's experienced in creating outstanding paint jobs for airsoft guns, and is also pretty well known in the Halo Airsoft community. And next, I'd like to mention that Chrono Arms Customs is interested in creating Halo Airsoft kits. Now, they're not entirely sure which Halo Airsoft guns you guys would like to see on the airsoft market, so Chrono Arms will be creating a poll on their Facebook page. See what you guys really prefer. This is the same business that created the Airsoft Doom N-Shot, which can use 40mm grenade shells and 40 mics if truly desired, so they definitely know how to make some unique airsoft guns. Make sure to go ahead and check out their Facebook page and their website. With these honorable mentions out of the way, now let's move into the purchasable airsoft guns category. After I mentioned Maker Lab stores and their MA37 Optic prop that can be used for airsoft rifles. Now, in my opinion, this thing probably wouldn't look that right on an ordinary M4. Callsign Goliath had an idea to use this optic on an FN2000 with the front replaced by a Lancer Tactical M82 Barrett handguard to make the gun look more like the MA37 from Halo Reach. So if you guys would like to try this conversion, make sure to go ahead and order one for yourself. Now let's start off with the weapons category by mentioning Headhunter's Airsoft 3D, or HHA 3D, and their Halo Magnum kits made for the KWA MK23, the TM MK23, and the SSX23. On their Etsy page, you'll see that the KWA and the TM versions are sold in their own categories, with the TM Magnum kit being part of the same selection as the SSX23. The price for the kits will be determined based off of wanting a viewfinder and or suppressor for the Magnum kit. If you would like the kit by itself, it's going to cost $45 in total. The viewfinder choice will have the price become $55, or if you want the suppressor with it, it'll be $70. But if you would like the viewfinder and suppressor, the cost of the kit will be $80 in total. Also, if you guys are wondering, the tactical laser is not included with the kit. If you do decide to purchase one of these kits, Headhunter Airsoft has a couple assembly videos on his YouTube channel, so make sure to go ahead and check those out. And if you're interested in the Halo Airsoft Magnum kits, make sure to check out their Etsy page. Following up, we have Foundry Airsoft and their newly designed Halo Airsoft Battle Rifle kit, made for the APS UAR. And honestly, it's about time that we get to see an airsoft battle rifle in the market. Now, at the time of recording this video, Foundry Airsoft doesn't have this kit live on their Etsy page or website quite yet, but they'll be releasing very soon, so make sure to keep an eye out for them. Just like the Magnum kit, Foundry Airsoft made some parts of this battle rifle kit quote-unquote modular, like the handguard, barrel, and different located 20mm rails. The handguard can be the default BR handguard, or it can be switched out for an M-lock. The barrel area can be the default BR barrel, or it can have up to a 40mm suppressor attached to it. And just like the Halo Infinite version of the battle rifle, the front of it can also have side rails. The optics rail system sits on top of a full-length 20mm rail, and also this BR kit will be compatible with the internals of an X-Cortec ammo counter system. Using the 3-round burst MOSFET that comes with the ammo counter is definitely going to make this kit very accurate to its video game counterpart. But just so you guys know, the ammo counter set isn't included with this kit. It's got to be purchased separately, and depending on the selected categories for this kit, the price range for it is going to be around £200. I'm personally excited about this kit, and I can't wait to get my hands on one to do some really cool gameplay videos. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to check out Foundry Airsoft's Magnum kits on their Etsy page or website. I've heard of people using the excellent Elite holster for the Magnums by cutting specific areas in the holster to fit the Magnum. So if you guys are looking for a holster for Foundry Airsoft's Magnums, see what you can do about these holsters. In our final mention for the Halo Airsoft Products and Tutorials video goes out to Glendon Chan and his HPA 3D printed ODSD SMG. And yeah, he's selling them. Now, this SMG has gotten a good amount of love from the Halo Airsoft community because of how it functions and how accurate it is compared to its in-game counterpart. The SMG body is made out of 3D printed material, and the gun has the option to be powered by an HPA unit or by a CO2 adapter that's located in the grip of the gun. The SMG also loads VSR-10 magazines from the side, just like how reloading the SMG functions from the Halo games. From what I've seen, this is the most accurate airsoft replica of the silenced SMG that I've ever encountered. And for those of you that are wondering about the price, Glendon Chan has created a price sheet with different options for purchasing one of these SMGs. For those of you that are interested, make sure to go ahead and check out the price sheet for yourselves. I will warn you though, they can be a bit pricey. Reason being is because the SMG bodies are fully 3D printed with a combination of an HPA or CO2 power supply and other materials that are needed for creating these SMGs, so the prices are totally justified. Glendon Chan also made a YouTube video explaining why 3D printed airsoft guns tend to be expensive at times, and it's a really good informative video that I suggest checking out. And also make sure to contact Glendon Chan through his email or Instagram if you guys are interested in purchasing one of these airsoft SMGs. And that's going to be a wrap for the video today, guys. If by any chance I missed to mention any other Halo Airsoft product or tutorial, make sure to list them down in the comment section below. Also, as a reminder, if you guys want to see more Halo Airsoft related topics, or would like to share your own, make sure to go ahead and join the Halo Airsoft community on Facebook. We'd love to welcome you guys with open arms. And as usual, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. And don't forget, this is truly Combat Evolved. I'll see you next time.